If your bald buddy is super clogged up, you're gonna wanna do a deep clean. You're gonna wanna do a deep clean to get all the hair and gunk out of behind the blades so that the motor is happier and the RPMs go back up. To do this, you're gonna wanna remove the head. And to remove the head, you do not want to twist. You want to hold the bald buddy and the shaving head and tug apart. You just tug apart lightly, no twist. You will break it if you twist. Once you remove the shaving head, there are 4 outside blades and 1 inside blade. Please note that if one of these CB ornamental caps come off during your shaves, the CB cap has no actual function. So you don't have to worry, you can continue to use the bald buddy as normal. To open the shaving head, you want to open up the 4 outside blades. You find the finger groove, and then you're gonna put your thumb in the finger groove and hold on to the end of the shaving head, and you're gonna lift up and open up a door to 90 degrees. As you notice, there's hair and gunk everywhere on this blade, hair and hair. This is where you're gonna want to clean to make sure that this blade hair can spin freely. You're gonna wanna proceed to open up all 4 blades and make sure that you can see all of the gunk, the grime. To remove the center blade, you're gonna see some arrows here, and they basically are pointing counterclockwise. You're gonna wanna twist a quarter turn, and then you'll be able to remove this center blade and access any hair that's back here. If this middle piece is not trying to come out, you can use a pliers very lightly to do that quarter twist. Most of the time, once you clean this up and you use some warm water and you get a good grip with maybe a towel or some gloves, you'll be able to take this piece out. But if it's giving you trouble, just get a pliers or a wrench and just get a very quick turn. Don't overturn it or you may break the hinges on here. Once you've taken out the pieces and opened up the blades, you can allow these to soak in water, and that will break down some of the buildup and allow you to clean it much easier. You can use a brush to clean out the blades and get out all the gunk. Cleaning these blades here, because these are the ones that spin. As you can notice, I'm cleaning it and this blade is spinning. That's a good indication. Make sure you're cleaning it, and as you're cleaning, make sure you address the actual spinning blades. If you're brushing and these blades are spinning, that's a great indication that you're doing a good job cleaning the blades. If the blades are not spinning or are stuck and you can't address the gunk that's behind them, then you need to soak your blade to allow any buildup to break down so that you can clean it easier. You just need to dunk this in some water. So get a cup of water and let this sit in here for an extended period of time until the gunk actually breaks down. You can use your cleaning cup and set it in here for an hour or 2. I use warm water. One thing that will help gunk release faster is by using some detergent. Some detergent for dishes is probably the best thing to use. I'll put it in the warm water, just a little bit, mix it in there, and then I'll let this thing soak for a few hours. You can get it out and you'll notice that all the gunk is loosened up, and you can just do one final brush. And what I like to do is run it under the faucet to get everything else out. And then you're ready to put your blade back together so that you can use it again. To put your blade back together, you're gonna reverse the steps that we had to take it apart. The first piece that you're gonna put back on is the middle piece. This time, instead of doing a quarter turn counterclockwise, you're gonna do a quarter turn clockwise to lock it back into place. And then you're gonna take these outside shaving heads and you're just gonna push them down until you hear a pop. Try not to use scalding hot water to wash these shaving heads, because it will make these ornamental caps come off because they are just simply glued on. So try to use cold to warm water, not scalding hot water. When you're taking apart your shaving head to clean it, please understand that opening up these hinges for these shaving heads only opens up to 90 degrees. Do not open these shaving heads past 90 degrees or they will break. Be very gentle when you're opening them up and you'll be just good. All right. The last step of a deep clean, now that you've brushed out all of the hair, any buildup, is to reattach your shaving head that's nicely cleaned to your bald buddy. And you want to do that by matching up the design here and popping it in till you actually hear a pop. And then to make sure the last bits come out is run it in a cup of water one more time. Once you run it in that cup of water one more time, that last 1% of whatever may gunk up your shaving heads will be gone. And listen to your shaver. If the RPMs are up and it sounds clear, just dry it off and you are ready to shave, my friend.